Captain Aaron Westerfield, Army National Guard. I felt a calling to serve, and the Army provided a way for me to not only serve, but also to get a college degree. So I'm a traditional guardsman where I have a civilian job, and then I also serve 1 weekend a month and then 2 weeks in the summer. So I'm actually from the DC area, just south of DC. I went to school in Illinois, met my wife, we got married, and we needed some jobs, and we were going to be here for just a couple years to get that experience, and 12 years later we're still here. So it's been a great, a little bit of an adjustment being in DC and just south of Chicago, and but it's been a fab. I love this community, and it's been really great to us. Commissioned in 2011 through the ROTC program at Olivet Nazarene University. So I did the JROTC, so Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps at the high school level, and then that somewhat prepared me for ROTC, which is at the university level. So the Army provided a scholarship for me to go to college and then serve for 6 years after that. So my bachelor's degree is as a bachelor's in social work, and then I have a master's and doctorate in educational leadership and community college and higher education. By serving, you get like a military transcript, so those classes transfer in as usually electives, but sometimes they'll count as other courses that can count towards your degree program. You could either transfer credits in, or you can test out of some of those credits through CLEP testing or things like that. But that, and then the benefits through the financial aid office, you can apply for benefits, and we have someone that can help walk you through that process. It's just an invaluable experience to have, to put on both your resume, but also just the soft skills that you learn of leadership and respect. So my AOC is 70 Foxtrot, which is a human resource medical officer. So I handle the human resources side of the medical company, the hospital, wherever I'm stationed at. So I do more of the administrative side of the medical resources. And so we've done a lot of different training events through both the 996 and the medical detachment. We've gone to Alaska for a couple weeks, Landstuhl, Germany, to serve at a hospital there. And then I also spent 2 weeks in Italy to provide medical asset resources for the base out there in Vicenza, Italy. It is a sacrifice for the family members. Definitely, my wife has to sacrifice. So I have 4 girls at home, and so on those weekends and the 2 weeks, it's definitely a hardship, but she's wonderful at that sacrifice, and understands the calling that the military has, and but also the many benefits that it has for families, and just the resources that are offered for service members. It's a bit unique having both a civilian career and a military career and trying to balance those two. But I mean, you just kind of have to take those opportunities as they come, both for the military and the civilian side. But I don't think I would really make any changes necessarily. I would encourage anyone to look into to serving, whether it's Army, Navy, Air Force, the Coast Guard. There's a lot of different opportunities that that they can gain real-world experience, real-world career skills. You know, you're serving and you're doing something that isn't about you. Kind of doing something outside yourself, I think, really is impactful to the person, and I think makes our country great.